What's going on, everyone? Burbank Aviation here, and welcome back to another video. Today we have the March 2025 Windsor Locks International Airport update for you guys. We got a very exciting airport update here with a new route announced, aircraft changes, and all sorts of stuff to go over here in today's video. Really hope you guys enjoy. If you do, please make sure to like and subscribe, as it really help me out. And anyways, let's just get started. I'm going to start down over here in our cargo ramp with this FedEx 767-300. This guy's going to be heading on over to Memphis after arriving in from Indianapolis. The two very standard FedEx services out of here, so very good to see that right there. You got this UPS 767-300 pulling into the ramp here. He just arrived in from Ontario. He's going to be continuing on over to Louisville. Pretty standard there on the 767 for both those. Ontario does see some 8300s as well, but the 767s do make an appearance. And we got this UPS 757-200. This guy's going to be heading on over to Chicago Rockford after coming in from Louisville as well. Chicago Rockford is just another one of the bigger cargo hubs here for UPS. Now we're going to be moving on over here into the gated section. We're going to start here with the Spirit A320neo. This guy's going to be heading on over to Fort Lauderdale on the turnaround service. Fort Lauderdale is still the only service currently running. That is a 4-weekly this month, flying on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Some slight decreases, at least for the kind of like week of information I was basing this off of. It might go up again the week after due to spring break, but this is kind of just the standard for this month. So 4-weekly out to Fort Lauderdale. You got this JetBlue A321 right here. This guy's gonna be heading on over to Orlando on the turnaround service. Orlando is a 4-day lead this month. Very cool to see that, getting one A220, two A320s, and then one of these A321s. So very, very cool to see JetBlue here getting these A321s out to Orlando. You got this JetBlue A320 here. This is in the balloons tail, I'm pretty sure, in the new mint colors. This guy's gonna be heading on over to Fort Lauderdale after arriving in from West Palm Beach. Fort Lauderdale is a 2-daily, West Palm Beach a 2-daily as well. So very, very cool to see that here for JetBlue. Now, next up here we have this Frontier A320neo in the pop-up Prairie Dog livery. This guy's gonna be heading on over to, we'll say, Orlando after arriving in from San Juan. Those both are two best services, flying Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, so 4-weekly for both those. You also have Atlanta on a 2-weekly Monday and Friday, and then Miami on a 2-weekly Sunday and Thursday. So very, very nice to see that there from Frontier. Right here you got this Delta 737-9GR. This guy's going to be heading on over to Minneapolis. There we go. This guy is actually heading over to Minneapolis today. Minneapolis getting a 2-daily, seeing an A320 and a 737-9GR. On Saturdays, that A320 goes to an Endeavor CRJ-900. So very, very cool to see the 737 out to Minneapolis. Super awesome right there. Then you got this Delta 717 right here. This guy's going to be heading on over to Detroit on the turnaround service. Detroit gets right on a 3-daily, getting a SkyWest CRJ-900, a 717, and an A320, and then you lose that CRJ flight on the weekends. Still very, very nice to see that right there, though. And then you got this Delta A321. This guy's going to be heading on over to Atlanta on the turnaround service today. Atlanta is getting anywhere from 5 to 6 daily, seeing the 737-9GR on Sunday, Monday, Thursday, Friday. And then you get an additional 5 daily 737-9GRs, and then this A321 makes an additional flight in on Sunday, Monday, Thursday, Friday, like I said. So very, very cool to see this Delta A321 here. Kind of wanted to mix it up, so we always have the 737 heading out to Atlanta. So very nice to get some variety in here. We're going to hit that Southwest kind of taxiing there in the back. So you got the 737-700 here in the Colorado 1 livery. This guy just arrived in from my Southwest sheet. Baltimore, he'll be continuing on over to Chicago Midway. Baltimore getting anywhere from 4 to 5 daily. Chicago Midway anywhere from 1 to 2 daily. So those are two of our better services out here. So very, very cool to see that. Sorry about that. We're going to continue right on over here with this Avelo 737-800. This guy's be heading on over to Concord after arriving in from Wilmington, North Carolina. Both those services are a 2-weekly flying on Sunday and Thursday. I do have quite a bit of Avelo news to go over here, all of it being bad. Just their kind of launch out of here has not done super well. I was hoping that's at least their international routes would do well, but even some of those aren't doing as well. So we got a lot to go over there, but that definitely sucks. We will go over there or that towards the end of the video. Got the Southwest 737-800 right here. This guy's gonna be heading on over to Tampa after arriving in from Orlando. Tampa is a 1 daily. Orlando is a 1 daily as well, going up to 2 daily though on the weekends. So very cool to see those additional flights right there. Southwest 737-700 Heartland Livings with Scimitars. This guy's heading on over to Nashville after arriving in from Fort Myers. Nashville's a 1 daily, Fort Myers Saturday only service right there. So very, very cool to see that. You also have Denver flying as a 1 daily. So very, very nice to see Southwest right there. Got this United 737-800. This guy's gonna be heading on over to Denver on the turnaround service. Denver is a 2 daily, both on the 737-800. So very, very cool to see that right there for United. Sorry, it's a little bit rushed. I'm just super busy and I wanted to get this out. United 737-900 GDR. This guy's gonna be heading on over to Chicago O'Hare on the turnaround service. You see this every day except on Sundays and Tuesdays. You see the 737-800 most common, the -9 GDR about 5 times a week, the E175 in every now and then, in an A319. So very, very cool to see that. Quite a bit of variety on over to Chicago O'Hare. You got this American A320 right here. This guy's gonna be heading on over to Charlotte on the turnaround service. Charlotte is getting 5 daily services. On the weekends, you get 3 A320s and 2 737-800s. And on the weekdays, one of these A320s gets upgauged to another 737-800. So it's very, very cool to see that here for American. Got this American A319 right here. This guy, if it focused, that'd be great. This guy's gonna be heading on over to Washington Reagan on the turnaround service, getting anywhere from 1 to 2 of these a day, mainly 2 daily. We also see the PSA CRJ-700 and CRJ-900, anywhere from, or 1 daily CRJ-900, and then anywhere from 2 to 3 on the CRJ-700. You also got this JetBlue A320 right here in the barcode tail. This guy's gonna be heading on over to Tampa after arriving in from Fort Myers. Tampa is a 2 daily, Fort Myers a 2 daily as well. You also have said 1 on a 2 daily. So very, very cool to see all these flights here out to all these destinations here for JetBlue, especially down in Florida. New York JFK here will start pretty soon. That starts late next month, so that will first be showcased in the May update. So quite a few new routes here. We also have Bermuda Air starting next month. I'd really love to get a model for them as they're going to start flying to Charleston as well. But a lot to look forward to here. And I know it's a little bit backlit, just the best way to do it for me. American Eagle E175, this guy's gonna be heading on over to Philadelphia on the turnaround service. No E145 this month. I'm hoping that will make its return back, but as of right now, nothing. Get 2 daily PSA CRJ-900s and a Republican 5. Tuesdays, you lose one of those CRJ-900 flights, but still very, very good to see that right there. I got this American 737-800. This guy's gonna be heading on over to Dallas Fort Worth after arriving in from Chicago O'Hare. Chicago is a 3 daily, getting a Envoy E170, a Republic E175, and a 737-800, while Dallas is getting anywhere from 2 to 3 daily 737-800s, mainly 3 daily. So very, very cool to see that right there. You also have this American 737-800. This one is without the logo on the winglets. This guy's gonna be heading on over to Miami on the turnaround service. Miami is a 1 daily 737-800. Also very, very cool to see that right there. We're gonna flip around over here to the other side to hit these last few aircraft. Starting with this Breeze A220-300. This guy's pushing back for the flight on over to Pittsburgh after arriving in from Wilmington, North Carolina as well. Wilmington is a 2 weekly Sunday, Thursday to compete with Avelo. while Pittsburgh is a Monday and Friday service, 2 weekly as well. That is one of our returning services that has been gone for quite some time. Got this Breeze E195 right here. This guy's going to be heading on over to Charleston after arriving from Raleigh-Durham. The two routes to see this E195. Charleston is a one daily. You see this E195 Sunday, Monday, Thursday, Friday. The rest of the days are on the A220. Raleigh-Durham is a 6 weekly. You see the E195 on Wednesday and Saturday. A220 is every day outside of Wednesday and Saturday, except Tuesday, the one day that we don't get a flight out of here. But still very, very cool to see this Breeze E195. Breeze A220-300 here. This guy's been heading on over to Fort Myers after arriving in from Vero Beach. Vero Beach is a 5 weekly, flying every day except Sunday and Thursday, so very, very cool to see that there. Fort Myers, a 1 daily. Lots of very good services out here. Sarasota is a 5 weekly. You have Norfolk and Richmond both at a 4 weekly. Jacksonville at a 4 weekly as well. So lots of very, very good services out here that could definitely have some increased service here in the near future. And then finally for the commercial flights, you have this United 737 MAX 8. This guy's going to be heading on over to Washington Dulles on the turnaround service. Washington Dulles gets right around 4 daily, seeing the Republic and Mesa UNSEN 5 both get 1 a day each. A MAX 8, and then depending upon the day, either a Comair E145 or a 737-700. So very, very cool to see that there for United. You also have this NetJets Bombardier Challenger 300. This guy's just going to be making the flight on over to, we'll say London Stansted, after arriving in from Omaha, Nebraska. Alright, so we do have quite a good amount of information to go over here. We're going to start here with Avelo, kind of get the worst of the news out the way. So on March 30th, both the Concord and Wilmington, North Carolina service will end. Definitely sucks to see that right there. Daytona Beach is also announced that it will end. I think that is in April, though. And then Cancun will receive a 6-week suspension from May to June. Daytona Beach was supposed to as well, but then they just ended up canceling the flight altogether. So definitely sucks. Kind of Avelo and Breeze ignited a war, especially with this Avelo, with this move here. So we'll honestly see how it goes. Breeze, not sure if they'll drop the services once Avelo backs out or if they'll end up keeping them. But definitely an interesting move there by Avelo. It's kind of backfiring. I was hoping Cancun would do well, especially because it's an international destination. But after these cuts, we'll just have Cancun, Montego Bay, and then Punta Cana. So it'll all be international services, and then Cancun will be suspended. So that definitely sucks, but hopefully we will get some improvements. Southwest with a slight drop this month. Orlando is just getting 1 less daily flight. So a small drop, but still noticeable. So definitely sucks to see that there. Delta on that Detroit service, the A320 is now been upgauged from that A319. So very, very cool to see that. They're slightly bigger aircraft. We do like to see that out of here. Spirit, slight drop. Like I mentioned, Fort Lauderdale service is now a 4 weekly. That is down from a 1 daily. So that definitely sucks to see that right there. Frontier, pretty similar. San Juan and Orlando are both down to a 4 weekly from a 1 daily. So that definitely sucks to see that right there. I'm hoping that stuff will go up, especially as we get into some busier months, kind of April and then into the summer months. JetBlue, some news here. Kind of just a lot of bad news this month. Fort Lauderdale and West Palm Beach are both down to a 2 daily from a 3 daily. So that definitely sucks to see that right there. And then Los Angeles, that service has been ended. That was our seasonal service here, and they will not resume that. So that definitely sucks, but honestly, I wasn't surprised, especially with how many cuts JetBlue's had. But we do have JFK here starting in about 5-6 weeks. So really looking forward to that. And then Breeze here with a pretty good amount of news. Some good, some bad. We're going to start with the bad news. Myrtle Beach is now a 3 weekly, down from a 6 weekly, so a pretty big drop there. And then Orlando is down to a Saturday only flight, down from a 4 weekly. But we do have Richmond up to a 4 weekly from 2 weekly, so great to see that. And then they announced they will begin a service to Greensboro on June 6th. So very, very nice to see that there. I think there was another one that they had also announced more recently that I had not written down. So lots of stuff to go over here. The next few months will be pretty big. You have next month, Bermuda Air will start. In May is when we'll have the JetBlue in New York. And then June we have the Breeze to Greensboro. So the next 3 months, at least one new route will be starting each month. So that's great to see that there. Kind of gives us some stuff to look forward to. Hopefully that'll be enough time for some new airlines to announce some new things. So really looking forward to that. Really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe as it really helped me out. And I will see you all in the next one.